Hey everyone, so I might be a little late to the party with this deck. I haven't really played against it much, but I've seen people complain about it, and so I wanted to give it a try. It has a pretty crazy interaction that seems like it might not be supposed to work like how it does, and so it might end up being patched out later if it was unintended. So the first champion of the deck we got is Elise, 2 mana 2/3 with Fearsome. You can usually get an attack on turn 2 with this. A lot of units won't be able to block this, and then when you attack you summon a Spiderling, which is just a 1/1 token card. And on round start, if you have 3 other spiders, then she levels up, and she becomes a 4/3 with Fearsome still, but she also gets Challenger. And then she makes it so all other spider allies have Challenger and Fearsome. And so you can either push a lot of damage with Fearsome, or remove a lot of things, or like a combination of both, like maybe dragging the Fearsome blockers away to push for quite a bit extra damage. But it's a pretty good like aggro card, and it can give you a lot of these tokens that are very useful with the next champion who wants to see allies die. That champion being Viego. So Viego, 5 mana 5/4 Fearsome. Each round, the first time an ally dies, you summon an Encroaching Mist. So that'll summon this ephemeral card. It's only a 1/1 at the start, but when it's summoned, you grant all other allied Viegos and other Encroaching Mists everywhere +1/+1. And so we'll get back to this effect, but basically, whenever you play an Encroaching Mist, they start to get bigger stacks, and also your Viego does too. And then once he's seen allies with 20 plus total power die, which is not too hard because of these Encroaching Mists getting very big and other things in the deck, he ends up leveling up. And then he gets this really cool effect where each round, the first time a unit dies, you summon an Encroaching Mist. But on round start, you steal the strongest enemy this round. If it's a champion, you just kill it instead. And so usually if you level up Viego, you win the game. You have to actually see these allies die. It's not the easiest thing, but it's very, very possible. This particular deck has Noxus and not too much protection, so it's a little bit harder to level them up than others. But in this version of the deck, all you really need to do is summon as much of these Encroaching Mists as you can while Viego's on the board. So try to make sure you have allies alive when you play Viego, so you can actually get these Encroaching Mists. And so if they go to remove him, you can potentially even like self-kill your own little units like Spiderlings or something to try to get value with these Encroaching Mists. Because these Encroaching Mists are what enable like the potentially broken interaction in the deck. And that's combined with Legion Deserter. So I might end up like sort of clickbaiting this title with like 9 champions or something, which is like sort of an exaggeration, but it's sort of also fair. Because this card is a 5 mana 5/4 Overwhelm. It doesn't seem too strong, but he gains all allied everywhere buffs. And so the way that works is that whenever you summon these Encroaching Mists, you actually grant all allied Viegos and other Encroaching Mists everywhere +1/+1, but they each count as like separate everywhere triggers. So every single time you play an Encroaching Mist, you're going to buff the Legion Deserter by +2/+2. And so we'll get into like all the different ways to summon Encroaching Mist, but this card gets absolutely huge so easily. And we also have ways to resummon him, and he becomes just as threatening, if not more threatening than like a Viego, because his keyword is better, being overwhelmed and fearsome. He's like almost guaranteed to push damage if they can't answer him. He can't just be chump blocked by like a 3/2 unit. And then the last champion to mention is Katarina. We only run 1, but it's honestly pretty strong in the deck. So Katarina has quick attack and 3/2. When you're summoned, you create this fleeting Blade's Edge in your hand, which is a 1 mana deal 1 to anything. So you can even send this face, which is pretty useful for like some burn. And then once you strike, you level up and then recall her. And by the way, since you have quick attack, once you strike, the enemy doesn't actually get a chance to strike back. So even if they have more health than you, like if you attack with Katarina and they have more than 3 health, your Katarina is still going to go back in your hand. You don't got to worry about her dying. And then she becomes 4 mana, but now whenever you summon her, you get a rally. And you also get a fleeting Blade's Edge in hand now that costs 0. And you get to keep doing this effect over and over again as much as you want, because every strike she recalls, and every play she rallies. And so I'll start off with the Encroaching Mist synergy cards, which will help your Viego and your Legion Deserter. The first one being Camouflage Soldier. When I'm summoned, summon an Encroaching Mist. And so when you play this on turn 3, your Legion Deserter is already going to plop down as a 7/6 for 5 mana, which is really scary. And then we also have this Invasive Hydrovine. When it's summoned or round start, you summon an Encroaching Mist. And so this is going to be the Encroaching Mist engine. If you can get this to stick for multiple rounds, you can just start pumping these Encroaching Mists out, and it can get out of hand real quick. Then we also run this new card, Haunted Tomb. It has a countdown effect of 2, where you revive the strongest dead ally, and this will help you to revive your Legion Deserter, Viego, or your Invasive Hydrovine. By the way, you could consider this card Missed Call. It's fast speed card that revives a random ally that died this round, and so it can be an immediate effect. So let's say you play a Viego. If you have 3 bank mana, they kill it, you play a Missed Call, and boom, your Viego's back. Same with your Deserter or Hydrovine, right? Which can be pretty strong. Part of the issue is that you have a lot of little tokens in the deck. So you have these Encroaching Mists obviously with Viego, and you have a lot of Spiderlings with Elise. And so I think sometimes this could be clunky and possibly revive you a Mist or a Spiderling. And so this can be stronger sometimes, but also be really bad sometimes. Whereas Haunted Tomb will always be pretty decent. I just want to throw that out there in case you guys want to make the swap. Then we have the spider synergy cards. We have House Spider, which just summons 2 different spiders. House Spider is 2/2, and then the Spiderling is 1/1. Vile Feast drains 1 from a unit to summon a Spiderling. Arachnoid Sentry, when you play it, you stun an enemy and it's also a spider. And this card also synergizes with Ravenous Flock. 1 mana, deal 4 to a unit if it's damaged or stunned. And the other control tools we have, other than Flock, is Scorched Earth. You kill a damaged unit or destroy a landmark. By the way, some people are playing Disintegrate instead of Scorched Earth. You pick a unit and the next time it takes damage this round, you kill it. It's actually not bad. Things like Vile Feast, and we obviously have a lot of little spiders and like Encroaching Mists to like do little like ticks of damage on people if they take blocks. But from my experience, it's a little bit clunkier than just having a Scorched Earth. I personally like to set up scenarios where if the enemy has a really big unit, I make it really weak with like a ping, maybe a Vile Feast or something like that, and then I wait for them to commit the attack next turn or something, and then be able to just Scorched Earth it and waste their attack. Whereas Disintegrate can feel kind of awkward at times, at least from my playtest. You also have the added bonus of killing landmarks, which isn't that important, and I didn't really play that much Thralls today, but Thralls might start picking up like play rate. I think it's a really strong deck. And so you have the added bonus of being able to deal with that. You can also deal with some things like Ravine that would want to kill all your spiders. You can maybe deal with opponent Haunted Tombs. Like, it's honestly not that bad of a card right now. Yeah, I don't know, I just personally like Scorched Earth. But again, maybe you want to make the swap to Disintegrate like a lot of people are doing. It's up to you. And then we also have Vengeance. Then we have some draw synergy. We have Glimpse, kill an ally to draw 2, and Spirit Leech, kill an ally to draw 2, but it's an actual unit. So everything just kind of works really well together. Lastly, we have this Atrocity. Atrocity, kill an ally to deal damage equal to its power to anything. And so this is pretty crazy. Viego can get really huge. Mention Deserter can get huge. These Encroaching Mists themselves can also get pretty big sometimes if you get like a Hydrovine to stick. And so you can Atrocity for some insane numbers. And honestly, even Hydrovine itself, like, just chucking 7 damage into the enemy Nexus is really not bad. Especially on top of possibly having a little bit of burn with Katarina. Yeah, so playing it today, honestly did lose a fair bit. I think I had like a 50% win rate. So I can't really say from my experience that it's like broken or anything. I do think the Deserter interaction is a little bit strong. Like, even from just one Camavoran, it feels pretty crazy. But it hasn't felt to me like an oppressive deck that can destroy anything. It just feels like a really fun overall deck. Like, I've always loved Viego decks. And I feel like this version is a little bit different. We're not like all in protecting Viego, which I'm not exactly sure yet is a stronger strategy, but it definitely seems more fun. And the deck just seems overall like pretty crazy. We have like an aggro package with Elise and these spiders. We can push a lot of damage and like rallies with Katarina. We also have a lot of control tools with like Block and Scorched and Vengeance. And then we have crazy huge late game with Deserter and Viego and Hydrovine. We have the potential to just like one-shot them with Atro. And so it's really fun to be able to play a deck that can kind of change up what it wants to do in a certain matchup. Because again, you can play aggressive depending on your hand, but you're totally fine playing it slow as well. And yeah, so like, I don't know if I'm like a degenerate for having fun playing this, but it honestly was a really good time. I really wonder if Deserter will be nerfed, because it almost feels like each Encroaching Mist should only buff it by +1/+1, not +2/+2. But it is possible they might leave it like that. I guess it depends on like the success of the deck probably. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, make sure to let me know in the comments how it went if you do try the deck out. But that's it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Ooh, I haven't seen some Sion in a long time. Let's see if Viego can be bigger than Sion. So honestly, the stun is pretty good against Sion, right? We already have these 2 things. I'm kind of down. Actually, I don't know. I think we're gonna want to top deck it later. Maybe we can get some better options. It will be a bit scary if I don't draw it because no, he attacks on like 6 and 8, right? We have a lot of time. Hecarim is a beast. This robot Hecarim. Okay. If he develops, we're chilling because we're gonna play House Spider and then he's not gonna want to attack. Yeah, he probably should do that. And then next turn we can play Camavoran. And then we can attack with the Spiderling, the Encroaching Mist, and the 3/3. Unless he plays something else. okay. Hey, free 5% of his life. Down the drain. I have a block for this thing. Not too worried about it. Huh. It is tough, so I need a block. That. Awkward.
Broken gears and lots of tears. One night only.
Oh god.
Need a ticket?
We can block this and then flock it. Goodbye. I like that he's actually playing these like mecha yordles. I mean, it's probably not. They're probably not that good. So it's probably better for me that he is playing those. But yeah. Okay. So we can't really attack with it yet. But at least now we can have things like die. I wonder if I'm supposed to attack with this. Probably blocks with this. I'm only taking like 4 as of right now. Oh, there we go. Legion Deserter.
Here comes a new challenger. Adjustments.
He got rid of a pokey stick? Does that mean he has another one?
Seen plenty of killing. Never gets old.
If this dies though. Ah, shit.
It's gotta be way strong.
He has overwhelmed from discarding Sion. What a beast. Oh, he attacks in the right direction too. I hope so. If he attacked wrong, then we can actually block with the deserter. With the deserter onto this. Oh yeah, he also had a pokey. I kind of figured he did because he discarded one. We're kind of low. Pretty scary. Ooh, that's pretty good. We have an atrocity.
Ready to rock.
This can attack.
Giving me a headache.
I'll spin you a story.
Do we want this to die? The only thing this could die to is the rumble, in which case we're happy about it, right?
Shake it up.
Defensive stance.
You're gonna have to block. Okay, there you go. Well, we have Atro now, so we're chilling. Unless he has Scorched.
Good.
Rumble's leveled. The Mecha Yordle change came in handy for him, I guess. Because it used to be that he had to actually do the damage himself, but now Mecha Yordles also work. It's actually funny, we could actually level up Viego. Couldn't we just guarantee, like, steal his Rumble if we do this? 7 up to 16 plus this 14?
I hear her
Yeah, right?
calling for me.
Unless he has Scorched on this, then it's really awkward. Nice. If Viego levels up, we're gonna smoke his Rumble. He's not gonna be able to get overwhelmed on it again. And we get the blocker. And we can still play a Camivore and Soldier before we Atro. See if we can bait him out into some mana. Because technically we can just keep passing until we open attack. We can bait him to use a lot of his mana this turn, and then we just go for the Atra and win. Damn, this is like... this doesn't feel right. I mean, that Legion Deserter feels way too strong. Like, it already got so huge from just... it gets +2/+2 from every little instance, from every little encroaching mist. I just wonder if they'll make it so it's only 1 from every encroaching mist. But it does make sense why it works like that right now. But just it seems like crazy strong that it does work like that. Just the Aphelios whatever thing. I never really played that much when it was very popular. I guess we'll see. Do I have to hang on to a vengeance? Probably not. Fizz could be okay if they ever tap under. I wonder if they have any 0-cost spells. Do they? Unless they, like, probably not unless they invoke, right? Maybe I'll have to kill Fizz when they play him. I gotta look for opportunities to kill Fizz. If they're a good player, they won't even, like, they won't give me any opportunities, but
I know what
if I can find any, that'd be really good.
Let me at 'em.
Like, even right now, there's not really a good opportunity, right? With 2 mana up. And next turn, he might just, like, play a spell on him. Like an attach. I don't know how that works.
Follow Moonmoth.
Yeah.
Too slow.
Makes sense.
Gimme, gimme. Wanna see a trick?
You can attack with the 3/3. Then I have block. But I leveled up Elise, right? And I get to drag your I got to drag his Fizz like ASAP. I do this because I can block this, keep my Elise alive. Push 4. Okay. I'll get the value from this, which kind of sucks.
Let the bloodshed
We can always block that next turn. See if we can kill his Fizz before he puts like the good one on it. Okay. Does he have protection? I don't really play against his deck, so I really don't know. Damn, I probably should have done it before he guaranteed gets a spell, because now he has like a spell to protect for Fizz for sure.
I must see how they work.
Like you're gonna catch me.
Hey, he wants to keep mana up for a spell. Only take 3, I think that's fine. I could guarantee kill Fizz, but I think I'm down to do this. And save 5 health.
Oh dear.
She waits for me beyond the
So we can actually...
queen.
Oh, this will actually give something a fearsome buff. Shit. Like right now we could drag this and push for 9 da
Only fools hesitate.
I will find her.
Isn't this lit? He's dead. Yeah, he obviously won't die to this, but like we're threatening lethal. What is he gonna block with Fizz now? Oh, he buffs that thing. Ah, true.
They'll never know what killed them.
Looks like I'm ready. Bye-bye.
Then you gotta kill that now before he like makes it elusive. And he'll make it have 5 health, so when at 5 health I could still technically
Okay.
5 health I could still technically have Vile Feasted it. Like, and then went for the flock. I feel like this is better. To kill it now. Oh, if he gets another one. Oh, maybe we should let him commit first then. Oh god. Oh, you can't put it on though right now, right?
The darkness like hunger only grows.
Tide's coming in.
What do we do here?
This little number.
We get another buff if one of these dies first, right? Holy, look at this board. Like, what is that? What is that? Entrapment? Oh no. He's out of cards. So, what do we do? Probably let him heal for these. These start buffing everything, right? And then we just attack with this huge attack. Yo! This deck is so strong.
Without her.
Legion Deserter feels like one of the best champions, and it's a fucking follower. Okay. NETF. That kind of scares me because they're gonna have stuff like disintegrates and flocks, maybe even scorches. That's pretty annoying. How do you even deal with a deck like that? That sounds just so boring to play against. Guess we'll see.
Come on, Tippers. It's playtime.
I think we play Elise first, so he can't attack with that. Unless he open attacks. Yeah, we could just go for a house fighter. But I think I want to make it so he can't attack with Elise. Because then his whole attack sucks by me playing Elise. I mean, he can't attack with Annie.
What's your hurry?
Probably has another Annie or something, or he has a way to kill this, so probably doesn't mind that much. But I think it's still fine. I kind of want to develop Katarina here, but I feel like it just loses to a lot of stuff.
If I kill you, I don't fortunes.
I almost guarantee this is gonna get flocked. Maybe not though. Maybe not.
You pay first.
Both his champions are pretty shitty. Do I even care? I guess I slightly care about TF. Cause I was thinking like I could just I could just probably do this.
A tribute to the spider god.
I can play like a TF or something, or like make it rain. Then develop our spiders. Yeah, we know we had TF. We don't want to develop and lose more. Oh, we actually don't want to do that because then he can block it and deny it. He runs a Blade's Edge straight up? Okay.
Who says I don't share?
Oh, they run that because they have the landmark that actually makes that like increase in damage later. That's fair. Let's make him worry about this. And I'll play an Elise and level it up.
A game. Go on then. Watch the ball, folks.
I pull the strings.
I feel like if he wanted to stun it, he would have stunned it already.
I don't change fate that I get.
To the point. Skitter out from the darkness.
So Elise will probably level up this turn at the end of this round. Actually, he can probably kill some of these things.
Something the matter?
We have Katarina leveled up. We have no sort of encroaching mist support for our deserter, whatever.
They'll never
Legion
know what
deserter.
killed them.
Can he like turbo level this? No, okay. That'd have been scary. Elise is leveled. This is our what? Second Elise though, I think? Oh, it's our last Elise.
Beneath the skin.
Oh, that's pretty good. Spider Queen Elise. Ooh,
Stacking the
that's scary. I think we just play Katarina.
No going.
Because we have Fearsome on all these and none of these things can block.
Blood for Noxus.
He didn't hit it. That's funny. He had to hope to high roll. I think I'm down actually. Just trade everything down. I think I'm fine. Like he's gonna draw 2 cards next turn, which sucks because one could be a TF. Or if I don't kill it this turn, like maybe I'm not supposed to kill it there. Because if he draws a TF here now, he can just replay it. Oh, we're fine. What am I talking about? Let's go. That deck scared me with all the removal, but we just played more aggro. We didn't have to go into like the deserter and the Viego package. Oh no. TFGP. Another deck that's like gonna be really annoying if we go into like this sort of stuff. I think we still keep it though. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of sketch. Okay. kind of good news is that they might not have that many fearsome blockers.
I deal in coins and carnage.
I need to have these things alive when I go to play Viego.
Deal me in. I'm a people person.
Maybe I should have saved that because he could play like Barons and stuff later. But hopefully by that point we're chilling.
You point, I
We're in a good spot. Oh, you know, I shouldn't have done that, I guess. Is here where our Viego dies? All he needs is a sentry flock. You could have like make it rain flock.
Funny the hand like
Okay.
is a sharp tongue you've got there, river snake.
We could just attack and kill that thing. Kill his GP. But I think we're gonna chill because I think we can vengeance it.
Break their legs.
Might take 2.
I pull the string.
Only at 2 out of 9.
You're like a fish.
3 out of 9. Yeah. Couldn't do anything about it there. So we have 2 fearsome attackers right now. We could just attack with Elise guarantee 2. That doesn't seem that strong though.
Get bloody.
I'd rather do this. Get 2 free attacks in.
Not my first
Do
gunfight.
9 damage. We also have Atra. So it'll be pretty good. This is also gonna be pretty big now.
Gotta go with the flow.
He obviously doesn't have like block or anything. Dude, we might actually be good. No. That's what I was worried about.
This little number, the spoil of war.
Woohoo!
Time to make some coin.
Don't interrupt me.
I think we're actually fine. Wait, maybe we don't let him do like a scorched on this.
It will all be over soon.
Yeah, I like this.
Son of a.
Fuck.
I'll spin you a story.
I mean, I guess he can scorch anyways now, right?
Up here.
Okay, we're still fine. I think we're still fine. If we had a cheaper unit, we'd be fine. Like even more fine. I think we automatically win. Unless he has another ping plus might as well flock that. Save mana. But I think as long as he doesn't have like another ping plus disintegrate, we win. He should have just went for double decimate there. Oh wait, I don't know if he did. He might have only had 9 mana. Yeah, he only had 9. So he couldn't have. Unless he doesn't, like, unless he has ping to send. Yes, let's go! Let's fucking go! We're beating these noxus decks, which I figure would be a counter to it. Let's fucking go, dude! I love Viego, and now that Viego has like this, like secondary champion almost that synergizes with the deck. I'm not sure if it's better because I think Viego really wants protection from like Shurima or Ionia. But this is definitely more fun to have like basically a second Viego champion in the deck that gets like really huge for very easy. It's just pretty fun.